Welcome everybody for the 6th edition of PAW. This year we are focusing on AI and audio programming languages. PAW is organized by the Emerald team, grouping people from INRIA, INSA, and GRAM. Welcome everybody for the 6th edition of PAW. This year we are focusing on AI and audio programming languages.
You have the streaming link.
PAW is organized by. Sorry.
Hey, streaming is working.
We are experiencing 5 delay feedback loop. Sorry for that. So it's working. A few slides to introduce the subject. So as you know, AI is a hot topic, and you probably follow the recent OpenAI saga. AI and music is also a hot topic, and we have tools coming every day almost, and like this tool announced 2 days ago by DeepMind, a set of tools for music creation. And even more recently, we have AI in music programming languages with Force GPT, which is a customized version of ChatGPT tools that you all know. Basically, that allows you to help programming in Faust, so the programming language we have invented at GRAM and that we use a lot in the Emerald team. So it was done by Ollie Larkin. And for instance, with this tool, you can do this kind of thing, like asking Force GPT to help you program a stereo module doing gain with the sliders, and then you interact with the system that explains you the code up to the point where you have hopefully a piece of working code, and you can copy-paste it into the Faust IDE, and it's supposed to work. And you have, well, obviously it's very basic, but you have a stereo gain slider. But it's even better when you have this kind of feature. In ChatGPT, you have also a picture recognition system. But in this case, Ollie Larkin tried to write an audio circuit, have the system analyze it, and try to infer the Faust code for this circuit, which is basically a kind of circuit with a feedback loop. And in this case, the code is still not completely correct. So you have the code on the right, and you have to fix it because, well, it's not correct. But you see the point. In only 1 year, we have this kind of tool, and, well, it's quite exciting. Now, PAW will be introduced by Romain.
Okay, thank you, Stéphane, for this introduction. Welcome, everyone, to PAW 2023. I'm just going to give you a couple of practical information before we begin with the first presentation this morning, which will be given by David Braun. So the first thing that you need to know is that there is going to be coffee breaks, okay? And for coffee breaks, you have to go upstairs, okay? The problem is that we're in a library, there are students working, and they wanted to be quiet in the hall, okay? So coffee breaks will take place upstairs on the 2nd floor. There are signs in the lobby, you just follow them, and then you can go upstairs for this, okay? So please try not to talk too much in the lobby. So that's the first thing that you need to know. Another practical information that you need to know, and I think I already sent you a message about this, is that we're going to have a lunch break. Those of you who are presenting will have lunch here, and the others will have to go somewhere to get lunch. Okay. It is Saturday. We're kind of far from the city center. There are not that many options, but we gave you a couple of options on the conference website where you can go to if you want to get lunch. And mostly they are Ninkasi, Ladois, Univers Café, or this bakery that makes very good sandwiches. Okay, and they're all aware that you might come, so you know they should have food for everyone. So that's the other thing that you need to know. Okay, now talking more about the program for today. So we're going to have 4 presenters. David Braun, who's visiting us from Princeton University. He's doing his PhD on machine learning, Faust and JAX, you know, and so that's what his presentation is going to be about. Then Miller Puget will give a presentation on Predata and AI. Miller is currently based in Paris. So it was very convenient for him to come here this time, and we're very lucky to have him. We'll also have a presentation by Celeste Betancourt, who's visiting us from Stanford University, very far from here in California. Celeste is doing her PhD at CARMA, the Center for Computer Research in Music and Acoustics, and she will talk about live coding environments in the context of AI, mostly about the Chuck programming language, right? And finally, Benoit Carré will give a presentation on AI and music composition. So this morning is mostly going to be presentations, like oral presentations, but then this afternoon we will have workshops. Okay, so basically this morning is like the light version of what's going to happen this afternoon, which is probably going to be way more technical. Anyway, I think this is pretty much everything that we wanted to tell you. We're very happy to see all of you. If you have any questions, you can ask them at the end of each presentations. One last thing, for those of you who are watching us remotely, if you want to ask questions, you can ask them in the chat. And then Agathe, who's our technician here, will relay those informations to the presenters. Okay. One last thing that I want to say: this event is sponsored by INRIA and by Graham, and thanks to their generous donations, it's free, you know, and so we're very lucky to be able to organize this kind of event, you know, open to everyone for basically nothing, you know. And so thanks to INRIA and thanks to Graham for this. Anyway, thank you very much, and we'll start in about 3 minutes. Yeah.